From digging up ancient treasures to bringing prehistoric Pokemon back to life, today we're cracking open everything you need to know about fossils in Cobblemon. This is part 1 of my Ultimate Cobblemon Guide series, where we dive deep into every feature this mod has to offer. And trust me, fossils are way more exciting than you think. Make sure to drop a comment down below what you want to see next. Should we do catching tips, a structure guide, or something completely different? Be sure to let me know. Alright, grab your map and your trusty brush, because we're jumping straight in. Alright, before we can revive any ancient Pokemon, we've got to get our hands on some fossils first. And in Cobblemon, that means hunting down dig sites. But what are dig sites? Think of them as little treasure troves scattered throughout your whole world. These structures spawn naturally and are absolutely packed with suspicious sand and suspicious gravel. When you grab your trusty brush, like I said before, and start clearing these blocks out, there's a small chance you'll get a fossil. And here's the thing, fossils aren't the only prize here. Suspicious blocks are loaded with other valuable loot, so even if you don't find a fossil right away, you're still walking away with some very rare items. Keep in mind that not all fossils can be found in every dig site. Certain types only spawn in specific locations, so if you're chasing a particular fossil Pokemon, you'll want to check out the Cobblemon Wiki, which I've linked in the description, to see exactly where your target fossil can be found. So, you've been to a few dig sites, brushed away some dirt, and finally you've got a fossil in your hand. But what now? Well, in Cobblemon, fossils come in two main types: single fossils and split fossils. Single fossils are exactly what they sound like. They're complete on their own. If you got one of these fossils, you're golden. Now, split fossils are where things get a little more interesting. These fossils are incomplete, meaning you'll need two parts to make a single Pokemon. Here's how it works. There are head fossils and body fossils. To revive a Pokemon, you'll need one of each. But the cool part is, you can mix and match different heads and bodies to create some pretty wild prehistoric combinations. So if you found a split fossil while exploring a dig site, don't celebrate too soon. You'll still need to track down a matching head or body fossil before you can bring your ancient Pokemon back to life. Remember, if you want to know exactly which dig site each fossil spawns in, check out the Cobblemon Wiki linked in the description. Alright, now you've got a bag full of fossils, your heart's racing, and you're ready to add some ancient legends to your Cobblemon team. But there's just one tiny problem. How do you take a rock and turn it into a living, breathing Pokemon? The answer is the resurrection machine. To build one, you'll have to create 3 key components: the fossil analyzer, the data monitor, and the restoration tank. Place these blocks in this exact layout and you'll know you did it right when you hear a satisfying electric spark sound. You're almost there, but before your new partner can hatch, you need to give the restoration tank some fuel. You need to fill it up with organic material. Basically anything you could toss into a composter works here. Once the tank is full, your resurrection machine is officially complete. Now all that's left to do is pop in your fossil and watch millions of years of history come roaring back to life. And that's everything for today's guide. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, join the Discord, and if you want to support the channel even more, you can even become a member for some awesome perks. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next Monday.